Thank you for staying with us. From the international stage of storytelling, I'm talking with a well-known Deborah Dunleavy, and she's bringing Meg Miller to life here in Brockville. So let's find out more. So I'm always reading about Miss Meg in the newspaper.
Yes.
And all her shenanigans and what she's getting into. And I love it. Absolutely love it.
Oh, thank you.
So now you're bringing her to the stage.
I am. Yeah, you mentioned that actually it's been about a year now that Meg Miller's Shenanigans has been in the South Grenville Beacon, which goes out to a lot of the smaller communities around here. It's also available in Brockville. And I thought of it, this makes a good show. Let's put it together.
Why not?
Mm-hmm.
When?
It will take place. It's only 2 showings, and that's on Saturday, May 10th at 7 p.m. and Friday, I got my dates inverted, Sunday. That'll be on Sunday at 2 p.m., Sunday, May 11th. And it all takes place in the lower studio of the Arts Hub, which only seats 80 people. Doreen, so I love that intimacy with my audience.
Yes. I mean, you can really connect.
Definitely.
You really can. Yes,
definitely.
yes. So, Meg Miller, are you going to tell us a little bit more about her?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Right now.
Yeah,
right here.
Right now. Yes.
Well, I imagined Meg Miller when I was recovering from an operation. This was at the end of the pandemic. And I just wrote about 30 really long stories, like maybe long doesn't sound too long. It was 1,200 words. And then when it came time to put them in the Beacon, I cut them down to 400 words. So Meg Miller is a character that I was inspired to write about after I had been to the Mississippi Valley Textile Museum up in Almont, where I listened to the archives when people recalled what it was like in the late 40s and 50s and a bit into the 60s when the mills were shut down. So there's just a little bit about the mills, not a lot, but I was inspired by that and the whole sensibility of the Ottawa Valley. Now, I'm going full circle in my life because as a little kid, my grandmother would send these 45s and I would play them, get this, on a record player that you plugged into the back of the tube radio.
Oh.
Yes, I am aged. I'm getting on. So I would sit there as a little kid listening to all these tunes from the Ottawa Valley, like fiddle tunes and you name it. So I wanted to get music infused into Meg Miller's Shenanigan. And who better to do it than Pat Johnson and Billy McInnes.
Wow.
Pat on guitar.
Yes.
Billy on fiddle. And Billy, are you ready? He toured with Stompin' Tom. So there's going to be a really fun 1960s kind of 50s and 60s sort of Ottawa Valley music. And things like Eddie Arnold's Cuddle Buggin' Baby. And anyway, and fun tunes, a couple of Hank Williams and whatnot. So it really should be a good time.
It sounds like it's going to be.
Yeah.
And now what are you going to tell us about as far as Meg? What is Meg going to be talking about? Like, is she going to, like, I don't think she's a great driver of an automobile, is she?
No, but she has a walker.
Oh.
So I don't want to ruin anything for people.
No.
But I'm playing somebody who's maybe about 10 years older than I am.
Okay.
And she's in a retirement home.
Okay.
So she's recalling her wonderful adventures. And there's a couple I love. One of them starts with, "It was the year they put Sputnik into space, and Henderson's cow gave birth to triplets." And she goes on to talk about how this guitar player lost a couple of fingers in the drive belt at the woolen mill, but he kept playing his guitar, And another one is, it starts, Cousin Bobby didn't mean to blow up the doghouse, and on it goes. So it's all her misadventures that she got herself into, mostly as a young person.
Yes, yes. Well, I love it. Okay, let's talk about tickets. How much
yes.
are the tickets?
They're $25
Very
cash
reasonable.
at
Okay.
the door. Yes.
At the door. So you cannot get them anywhere else. You have to come to it.
Yeah.
And it has to be cash.
It's ideal if people call the number. That'll be me that you're calling. And let me know if you intend to be there. The seats are really limited, and I have a guest list already started. I would also like to thank the sponsors, Doreen, because you know the arts don't happen without a bit of money. Like this event costs money. And I would like to thank the South Granville Beacon for their incredible sponsorship, and Deborah Len Courier, the realtor, for her sponsorship. Yes.
Yeah. No, it's true. You have to have sponsors. So it's okay that people do call you then to reserve their seats.
That's a good idea.
At what number?
That would be 613-498-3122.
Okay, so they can sign up and tell you that they're going to be there, and then you will see them at the door. Give them their tickets once they
won't
give it to
see
us.
me.
Oh, okay. They will see whoever
At the door. I'll be backstage
Yes.
getting ready to come on.
Okay. Anything else you want our viewers to know about Meg Miller?
Oh, I
and her
think you covered it
shenanigans?
all nicely, Doreen.
Okay.
It's really an exciting time, and I better get rehearsing.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Yes, please. But thank you for coming in, Deborah. It's always a pleasure to sit down with you.
Thank you.
Okay.